Gateway notebooks are back. They were bought by Acer back in 2007, I believe. Acer is now subcontracting out to Evo to make these units, and they are kick-ass. Here to tell you they are super fast. This setup is, at least. I will go through this as well as the, this is similar to the 15.6 inch. This is the 14 inch. I have computers, about 6 of them, and 2 others for work, and including one HP that was about 2 years old. It was with an i7 chip, 16 gigs. This computer is only an i5 10th generation, and it is just as fast, if not faster, than that top-of-the-line HP. Pound for pound, spec for spec, this is the best deal out there. I've done the research as of the filming of this video. Regardless of company, you can't get better specs for the money. I was able to get this on sale. I think it's exclusive to Walmart, $449. I just checked today, and unfortunately, unfortunately for me, maybe good for you, they are now selling this 15.6 inch version for $449, same price, and this is actually $479 now. They've reversed it, so it's an excellent deal. You could do I spent hours looking. You could do it if you want, but I'm here to save you the time. I'll show you a quick demo. We'll go through this real quick. Right over here, you've got there are 3 USB ports. This is a Type C. There's one other right here, 3.0, and another one on the other side. This is an HDMI port. You got your charging plug. This is that other USB port, 3.0. I'm using it for a wireless mouse, headphone jack, and a SD card slot. So you can either expand memory for this machine itself without having to replace the hard drive, or you can put your cards from your GoPro, your cameras, etc. We'll turn it on. Quick demo. Everything about this is fast, and I'll give you a couple of tips on setting this up with Windows 10 that it comes with, and also it was a surprise for me, but this actually came loaded with Norton. It powers up very quickly. Everything you do, by the way, I'm using it with this mouse. I'll show you this. I did research. This is a slimline mouse. It actually fits perfectly in terms of for travel or whatever. It's great. We'll do a separate review, but hopefully we don't get too much glare from the light. But yeah, this is the 14 again. Everything, even including like everything you do, this is just doing my live updates on Norton. It's just much faster than every other computer. For those of you that Norton, you'll see the difference. Obviously, web browsing and stuff like that. It's just to go over those specs again. I told you it already has the i5. That chip has 4 cores, 8 threads, which is why that, along with the memory, 16 gigs, is what makes it so fast. It's got the fingerprint scanner for logging in. A lot of people like that. So for their sign-in for security, I think you can only use one person at a time. I haven't tried it. I chose to use a PIN. As far as setting up Windows 10, here's a really good tip. I'm going to give you one more with Norton. If you like it, give it the thumbs up and your like now, because this is worth it. Windows 10 wants you to, actually almost demands that you log in or set up the computer with a Microsoft account. A lot of people like myself don't want that. I don't want to give them any more information, don't want them logging everything I do, meaning that every time you log into this computer, you're going to need to go through their account. I did find a way around that. The answer is to unplug your internet connection, or when you're going through the process, one of the first things it'll ask you to do is set up your internet. You can there's a choice to say, I don't have internet. Then proceed to do the normal registration or login setup process. That will create a local account as opposed to a larger Microsoft account. And then going forward, you can just keep logging in with your local account. It's amazing how Microsoft wants you to, what they're forcing you to do now. It's not an option anymore unless you know this little workaround. So hopefully that'll help you. And actually, same thing on Norton. Norton asks you for a login as well. But if you click forward, and there is a way to, the 60 days trial that comes with this. Norton's a great product. I'm not sure if you're all familiar with it, but I love it. I've been using it for years. I was very happy to find it on here, which meant that I didn't have to go out to the internet and expose myself without having internet protection. Obviously, Windows 10 comes with Defender, but I'm married to Symantec's Norton antivirus. But there too, you just click forward and you can sign up without an account. Anyway, just to demonstrate, I guess, you guys are on YouTube. Just, whatever it is, you could, I don't want to get into any licensing issues here, but then picking, your next song, it just, everything just, things just, it's just lightning quick. Switching from one app to another. It's crazy. No matter what it's just crazy fast. When you open multiple windows, it's all the same. I know a lot of you want to know about gaming, about this and that. At the end of the day, I haven't tried every game. I haven't tried every application. So, take a look at the specs of the games, that the games require. This is, again, 16 gigs. The i5 is super fast. So I won't be able to comment on each of your, specific applications. You want to know if it works or doesn't, but I can tell you that it is certainly fast and powerful computer. For the price you're paying, you can't beat it. I didn't mention it does have a front-facing camera, although it's only 1 megapixel. Another huge thing about this is really just the size. It's 3.5 pounds, but this is what they call it's slimline, and I'll compare it to, say, this is a Lenovo ThinkPad from a few years ago, but you can see the difference. It's quite slim, and again, 3.5 pounds is not much. I'll leave a link for this wireless bad boy in the description below. As far as the THX tuning, honestly, I couldn't hear any difference between these speakers and any other laptop I have. I read that somewhere that, if you put headphones on or external speakers, it sounds great. I didn't buy it for that purpose, so it's fine for me. Look, the battery gets 10 hours. That chip goes up to 3.6 gigahertz. That's why it's so fast. My biggest complaint, I guess, is, to me, the keyboard feels a little bit spaced out, but it is a normal keyboard. That's just because I'm used to working on an 11-inch laptop, and so that's just a personal issue. And literally, that's my biggest complaint. I do recommend the mouse versus, I'm just, again, it's a personal thing, but I don't love these trackpads. But outside of that, if you guys are on the fence or you're hesitating because of the brand, you haven't heard of Gateway, you haven't heard of Evo or Acer, these are well-known brands. You're really paying for the hardware inside. And from that perspective, I've done the work. As of this date, as I said, this is the best value you're going to get for this screen size, and even especially the 15.6 inches for $449 or even $479 on Walmart's rollback. You cannot beat it, and I think you'll be happy as I am. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will try to get to them as best I can. If you found this at all helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.